Welcome everyone to Restore and Stretch. If you're not sure who I am, my name's Sarah. I am the acting program manager with the Fitness Center, and we are going to stretch it out. So, as you're coming in, make sure that you have a comfortable space to stretch and that you're not going to hit anyone, anything, any furry friends you might have at home. Make sure you have something to stay hydrated with. You'll see me with my teacup as we're stretching and restoring and bringing some light to the soul a little bit. So go ahead, join me in a comfortable seated position. We're gonna come into the room, center ourselves just a little bit, get comfortable, get relaxed, and then we're gonna start stretching. So go ahead, deep breath in with me and out. Good. Go ahead. This time as we're breathing in positive intentions and positive energy and positive light. And we exhale, letting go of all that stress and negativity and anything that's weighing us down just for a little while. Good. Go ahead one more time. Deep breath in and out. Awesome. I want you to go ahead and join me in a quadruped position on our hands and our knees. Wrists should be under our shoulder. Knee should be under hip. I'm sorry if you can't see my knees behind my cat. And as we exhale, we're going to drop our belly button to the floor. Head's going to come up, hips are going to come up. As we inhale nice and slow, spine rolls up to the ceiling. We arch our back and we exhale down. And we inhale up. Good, go ahead, 2 more deep breaths at your pace. Nice and slow, don't rush them. We're warming up that spine, warming up those shoulders. Good. As we finish that deep breath, exhale, glutes to heels, reaching out. Big stretch with our arms, relaxing our head and neck into the mat. Feel that pull from your shoulders. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of a pull in your low back. Good. Deep breath. Feel your rib cage expanding against your thighs. Good. Relax into that position. As you exhale, come up onto your hands and your knees. And tuck those toes under, kick back into our top plank, and roll up into downward dog. Our heels should be coming towards the ground. Our weight is in our hands, all the way evenly distributed across our palms. Good, nice deep breath. Lean into your left foot a little bit. Deepen that stretch through your calf. And your right, really quick. Deepen that stretch through your calf. Good. Both feet together. And drop your hips all the way through to the floor. Bring that head up out of your shoulders. Wrists under shoulders. Nice big stretch. Head comes up towards the ceiling. We feel it in our low back and our abs. Good. Look over that right shoulder, stretch out our neck. And look over our left. And back to center. Tuck those toes and push our hips up using our core all the way into downward dog. Good. Give it a little bit. Stretch those heels, bend those knees a little bit. And if you're comfortable, raise that right foot up overhead. Nice and big and tall. Nice pointed toes. And swing all the way through. Foot comes between our hands. Dropping that back knee. And coming up into a nice deep lunge stretch. If you need a wall to hold on to, go ahead and do it if you're comfortable, wherever your hands are comfortable. I like mine on my hips. Feel that nice deep stretch in through this hip flexor. Good. Try and maintain an upright core. Hold that core tight. Nice deep stretch. And drop those hands inside our knee. Knee should be to our shoulder. And if you're comfortable, drop down onto those elbows. Deepen that stretch, deepen that lunge as much as you can. Deep breath. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And come back up onto those hands. Tuck our back toe. Lifting our back leg. And returning our right foot with our left into downward dog. Pushing our hips up into the sky. Taz, please lay down. Good. And loft that left foot just like we did that right. Betty, watch out. And drive that left foot all the way through between our hands, dropping our back knee into that deep lunge. We sit up nice and straight and tall. We sit up nice and straight and tall using our core. If we need a little help balancing, use a wall, use a chair, use whatever you have close to you. Feel that stretch in this hip flexor right here. They get tight as we sit at our desk. Oh, good. Go ahead, drop into that knee, inside our foot, onto our hands. And if you feel comfortable, drop all the way down to those elbows. Deepen that stretch. Feel that lengthening along our back quad. Good, nice deep stretch. And as you exhale, come back up onto our hands. Tuck that back foot. And push our feet together. One more time into downward dog. Each time we end up here, we should feel our hamstrings and our calves getting looser and looser. And come through, drop those hips to the floor. As we stretch our hamstrings in particular, we're going to allow our hips to open up And it's going to be a lot more comfortable. It's going to help our low back open up. It's going to feel good as we sit. Good. Tuck those toes. Use that core. Push all the way up. And we're not staying here long. Drive that right knee. This time our knee is on the floor in between our hands. We are nice and extended. Our hips are straight. We're not off to the side. We're nice and big and tall and straight. Using our hands to keep us upright and centered. Good. Hold. Hold it. And forward fold over that front leg. Allow yourself to feel a deepened stretch in this hip right here. Good. Hold. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back up. Drive our right leg back and replace it with our left. Hold. Again, make sure those hips are nice and even and straight. We're not rolling off to the side. We're using our hands to keep us nice and upright, nice and straight. Good. Deep breath while we're here. This is a great place to grab a quick drink. And fold forward. Feel that stretch deepen in our back hip. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, roll off to the side. So you're sitting on your butt. And bring your feet together. We're going to take a second to recenter before we continue. Take a nice big deep breath and in and out. Remember, we breathe in all our positive feelings and we breathe out all of our negative ones. We breathe in one more time and out. Good. Go ahead, bring those feet together in front of you in a nice little butterfly position. Use our forearms or our hands to push those knees gently away from our bodies. Gently pushing our knees away from our bodies. Go ahead, turn that head over our right shoulder, stretch all this out. And looking over our left. And back to center. Go ahead, extend that right leg out for me. We're going to take our chest to that knee, forward fold over that knee. Reach out and grab our foot. Reach out, grab that foot, hold. And hold, hold, hold. Feel that stretch in our back and and in our leg, in our inner leg. Good. Breathe out and sit up nice and straight. Switch those legs out. And knee to chest on our other leg, reaching out, grabbing that foot. Good, holding that stretch nice and tight. If you can't reach your foot, grab your calf, grab your behind your knee, wherever you can to pull yourself deeper. Good. Hold 3, 2, 1. Exhale and sit up. We're going to do this one more time with a little twist. Switching back to our first leg. This time we're going shoulder to knee. So we take our big ballerina arm up and over, and we come into our shoulder. You might only make it here, that's okay. We're stretching out this side right here. Let your head fall and relax. Let all the tension come out of your neck. And exhale, big deep breath. Ballerina arm comes back up and over to get out of the position. And we switch those legs. With our other side, shoulder comes down to the knee. Big ballerina arm up and over. We feel that stretch all the way down this side. And we breathe as deeply as we can while we're here. And 3, 2, 1. Exhale, coming up. Good. We're going to take our legs in a nice big V right now. And if you have any pets in front of you, make sure, try and get them out of your way if you can. Go ahead and walk those hands forward as much as you can, keeping our chest nice and upright. No rounded shoulders, we're staying nice and tall. Good, feel that stretch in between our legs as well as in our low back. And every time you exhale, try and deepen that stretch just a little bit. See if you can get deeper and deeper into our stretch. Go ahead, let your head relax, round your shoulders out. Good. Walk your hands to your left. Hold that stretch for just a second. And walking our hands out to the right. Same thing. We're just holding this for a second here. And back to the center. See if we can enter a little bit deeper into this stretch. Good. Big, deep breath as we're here, opening up our hips and our hamstrings. And exhaling, sitting back up nice and tall and straight. Bringing our feet back in. Bringing our feet back into our body. I'm going to turn so you can see me. I want you to bring your knees up to your chest and hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath as we're hugging our knees into our chest. Good. Allow those hips to open. And go ahead on your back. Take your right foot, grab behind your knee on your hamstring. Pull that knee into our chest. And extend up our foot to the floor. Big stretch down the back of our calf. And point our toes. And flex. And point. And flex. One more time. Point. And flex. Good. Bring our knee to chest. And foot to floor. And on our other side, knee to chest. Grab behind that knee. Hug it in nice and close and tight real quick. And extend up to the ceiling. Straighten that leg out as much as you can. And point that toe. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex one more time. Point. And flex. And bring that knee back down. This time both together. Grab behind the knees, extend straight up. As far up as you can. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. One more time. Point. And flex. And bring those knees into our chest. Nice and tight. Hug them close. Feeling our low back decompressing. Good. Go ahead, release our feet to the floor. And sit up nice and slowly, coming back into our seated position. We're gonna finish off with one of the first moves we started with. Go ahead, join me on our hands and our knees, wrists under shoulder, knee under hip. And we're gonna finish off with 3 big deep breaths at your own pace. And exhale, belly button to floor. Inhale, round that spine to the ceiling. Feel how much more mobile your spine is as you're moving now versus when we started. Good. As you exhale, sit your glutes back on your heels, reaching out in front of us. Big pull from those shoulders. deep breath as we finish in child's pose. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. Feel your rib cage expanding against your thighs. Good, and give me one more deep breath. And go ahead and sit up. And join me in a comfortable position. Wherever is most comfortable for you. As you're finishing off, take this time either to continue stretching if you feel you need it, or to take a few minutes with yourself. I want to thank you all for coming to Restore and Stretch this evening. We breezed through half an hour of class. Remember to stay hydrated as you continue through your week, and take a deep breath when you need it. Thank you all for coming to class. I hope you have a great rest of your week and a great start to your new year.